Good morning, welcome to Catex TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Thursday, April 9th, 2015. If you want to listen to us on Twitter, go to Catex TV, or I should say follow us on Twitter. Hackers purporting to be supporters of the Islamic State knocked out TV channels belonging to French public television station TV5 Monde, the World, and posted material on its social media feeds to protest French military involvement in Iraq. French President Francois Hollande branded the cyber attacks as vile and cowardly. According to the head of the TV Monde station, the assault caused its 11 channels to go temporarily off the air. The news broadcasts and entertainment programs that the station broadcasts is 49% owned by the French government. The hackers posted documents on TV Monde's Facebook page purporting to be identity cards of relatives of French soldiers involved in anti-Islamic State operations. Facebook page was back up on Thursday, but the main website of the TV channel remains down. Authorities in Indonesia have begun investigating an explosion that left several people injured in downtown Jakarta yesterday. Dozens of packages containing nails and, quote, suspicious black powder have been found near the scene of the blast. Authorities declined to say whether the explosion was caused by a bomb, but it did occur in a densely populated area. Security forces found 50 bags nearby containing possibly dangerous material, including the black powder and various other things. One of the 4 people caught in the blast was hit by flying nails in his chest. 3 others were lightly injured. Insurers in the United Kingdom writing material amounts of European business must consider the risks of an EU exit. This is according to AM Best. AM Best warned of serious risk for Lloyd's carriers in the London market if the UK completely pulled out of the Eurozone. A significant European business is underwritten using the European regulatory passport system. The ratings agency said that while the UK's position within the EU remains ambiguous ahead of the May 7 general election, insurers should be, quote, proactively considering the implications of their businesses. No kidding. The California Earthquake Authority, in response to a state representative's letter to them, has said that any claims resulting from fracking, the technique used to extract oil and gas from the earth, have not yet occurred. California Earthquake Authority's Chief Executive Officer Glenn Pomeroy said that the presence of deep well injection site near a property does not affect the property's eligibility or insurability under a CEA earthquake policy, and in fact no claims have been received yet that would possibly be involved hydraulic fracturing or deep well injection. Now, I don't think you could quite tell that to people in Oklahoma. Oklahoma City saw a 4.4 earthquake this morning, and as we know, they have been receiving many earthquakes. The long and cold U.S. winter of 2014-15 is actually estimated to have generated a lower level of insured losses than the winter of 2013-14, according to Munich Re. That's a little hard to believe, but the reinsurers said that according to aggregated winter storm loss data from Property Claims Service, the 11 winter storms identified by PCS brought in industry-wide insured losses of $2.3 billion and direct economic losses of $3.2 billion. Compared to last year, that was $2.5 billion and $4.4 billion, so it actually is lower. That's a little hard to believe. Meanwhile, in the U.S. again, spring storms are rumbling through the southern plains today. They're going to miss major population centers, but it could hit Chicago, Detroit, and other big cities in the Midwest later today. The Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma says that 57 million people in the United States live in an area that will see, quote, enhanced risk today of hail, damaging winds, and tornadoes. Tornadoes were reported yesterday and earlier today in Kansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma, but only minimal damage. Today is the 1-week anniversary of the deadly attack on the university in northeastern Kenya that killed 150 plus people. A senior police official in Kenya is urging Kenyans who may find themselves in a similar predicament, i.e. an attack, to fight back and avoid being killed, quote, like cockroaches. Masai Mawachi, a Kenyan police superintendent, spoke earlier today at a Nairobi morgue, holding the body of some of the dead who died in the attack in Garissa. He said that Kenyans who fall into the hands of militants should not allow themselves to be divided along ethnic and religious lines, like what happened in the Garissa attack. As we've reported, survivors say that the al-shabab gunmen asked whether the victims were Christian or Muslim. If they were Christians, they were executed on the spot. If they were Muslims, they were not. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.